This Ricoh GR actually helped me appreciate and fall in love more with one, photography, but also with my Fujifilms. Now, a little bit of backstory is I owned this Fuji X-T30 for, I would say, about at least a year, if not more, before I got this. You know, I learned a little bit about photography through this, but I didn't dive super deep into photography or into cameras on the system. All I knew was I had a really good camera for what it was, capable for what I'm used to. This was the most expensive camera that I had bought. I wasn't getting the results that I wanted, but also I knew that I just wasn't practicing. And I thought about selling this too. I was like, I guess photography is just not for me. But I held on to it. One, I mean, it just looks awesome too. But I held on to it. I don't know why. I just thought, hey, I wouldn't get my values worth selling it, and it's better to be in my hands in my room. And honestly, it collected dust for a while, and I just wasn't that into photography until I got this book. Where is it? The Photography Storytelling Workshop by Finn Beals. And this book just opened up my eyes and opened up my passion really for photography. So I started getting into golf. I was like looking at how beautiful golf courses were at some of them, not the ones that I could afford, but I was looking at beautiful golf courses, and then I think I had the idea about like, okay, how can I get free golf? My idea was, dude, what if I exchange some golf photography for these golf clubs and their outdated Instagram accounts and images and pictures? What if I sold them some really good pictures of their club, of their facilities, of their courses? But in exchange, I get free rounds. And then I was like, oh, dude, I want to buy a golf course like photo book. I was at Half Price Books, and I was just looking through stuff in the photography section. I found a couple of decent golf photography books, but then I saw this book. I opened it up and I started looking at these images and what kind of he was trying to say in this book. It talks about the story, it talks about focal lengths, the color, basically all of this guy's experience in a really well-written way, in a very digestible way, and laid out in different sections. Like there are the creative sections and his approach, and then the business sections or workflow sections. After I read this book, I ended up really wanting this thing that I've never heard of, which was the Ricoh GR. I wasn't in the camera space. I wasn't in the photography space. A lot of photographers know about this. I didn't, because I was just not in that world. And then the more I watched, YouTube videos on it, the more I researched it and all this, they're like, this is the same quality and the same sensor size as this, in which this is already small, but this can fit into my like 1.5 liter sling. This can't. The quality that it has and the image and color science total package in this tiny body, I mean, that's a beautiful camera. This Ricoh GR opened up so many things as far as the beginning of my photography love and the beginning of my photography journey. Like this product, this inanimate object, it inspired me to start taking pictures. And the crazy part is, I don't want to, but I want to sell this. My love of this and what it sparked for my love of photography, it made me revisit my X-T30 in a serious way. It made me revisit how I have this set up, the dials, and how this is going to work for me in my workflow, my photography workflow. It made me research more about shutter speeds and aperture and focus and light, color, composition, balance. But that started to make me appreciate and really use this X-T32. And I've been shooting with this now, and I've grown so much in my photography journey. I've grown so much in this art form with this camera. And I'm still growing, you know? And then that got me into video stuff and just things sparking my interest and going off. That's what I'm saying, you know, like if you dig deep into one thing, even if you don't use it or if you don't like stick with it, it might spark something elsewhere that you really dig deep into. This thing led me and sparked a whole deep dive and a rabbit hole into this and this and this and this and these and so many things, lenses. But all that to say, man, I owe a great deal to this little thing here. Not just for the few really nice images and pictures and moments that it captured for me in my life and my photography journey at the moment, but even the faults in this sparked an interest in, hey, I already have a camera that is more capable in its control. So that's why I'm saying, in a roundabout way, I owe a lot to this camera. I still think it's beautiful. I think it's capable, more than capable. I think it produces fantastic images, the same as this, the same as the X-T5s, the same as the Sonys, the same as whatever. Shout out to this guy. I'm gonna try to sell it. Hopefully I can, I don't know, if I hold on to it a little bit longer, I'm not gonna be mad. But I guess this is a Ricoh GR appreciation video for what this camera has done in my photography journey, and not just the photography journey, but in my life. Like, photography has added another layer of richness to my life. So that's it. I hope you got something out of this, maybe. If not, it's just cool to put out my stories here for people. Thank you to the Ricoh GR for what it's done in my life, and this book for what it's done in my approach, piquing my interest again in photography and the settings and the emotions and the storytelling and the gear and all that stuff. So, hope you enjoyed. Y'all have a good one.